Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's reading is going to be about important messages from your spirit. If you're watching this and you just clicked on it, these messages are meant for you. There is something that's coming into your sphere, your realization about your life path, where you want to move forward. So really connect and relax and look at these cards because you have 3 to choose from. Number 1 is time out, which is great because we're all having that right now where we get to relax into our family and home life and be with our pets and nest and spring clean and do all the little things that we look forward to doing naturally on weekends. Right now we get to do them and do them really with great follow through. And number 2 is gratitude. Gratitude for what we have, the fact we have a home, food, all of that, resources to live quietly and comfortably, you know, in our bliss. I really have to videotape around my house the art supplies I have as I was looking through, because I remember getting in, like, joining in the, oh, do I have enough movement for 1 second, and then I burst out laughing because I realized I must have, between me and India, 30 sets of paints and things, oils, all of that, because every time we go we're like, oh, just in case we use this up. A mega just pile that goes to the sky of canvases to use, colored papers, every form of brush and sponge to paint with, about a metric kiloton of beads and crystals to make jewelry with. So I have so much gratitude when I wake up. I'm like, I can make anything, man. I'm stoked. Like, I look around my house. There really is, we're lacking shelf space for all these great resources. So really look around. You probably have flour and sugar and butter, so you can make some sweet cakes. You can make whatever you want. Have gratitude towards that. It's very important when we feel that. We get excited, right? Look at the ingredients. I remember the other day I woke up and I was pissed. I'm like, there's no food in this house. There's only ingredients. And I don't like to cook. I was like, oh, and I'll legit grab whatever is, like, edible, a bagel or whatever. But I find that it is a great source of creativity to be able to cook things too. And number 3, you guys, for your choices, we have transformation. And if you're unaware, I have my Etsy store. You guys, in my links down below, I'm making really inexpensive, fun amulets and crystals for you guys out of lapis lazuli and these beautiful emerald quartz. I'm doing them as simple as $15. I want everybody to be able to have access to fun pieces. I have the resources. I'm really realizing how much I actually have now, so I'm able to do it just like at cost for you guys, because I want you to have something special. And we're all economizing. And, you know, let's get out there and get that energy. And I love these. They're extremely grounding and they pull in abundance. They're a great manifestation stone, as are most green stones, you know, green jade, green aventurine. They really bring in and draw in abundance. And I always feel like any of the green stones are extraordinarily grounding as well, you guys. So I'll let you make your choices. Time out, gratitude, and transformation. We're going to see what messages are meant for you guys right now. I have some lovely chanting background music. So first we're going to pull your bird that you might be seeing that are bringing you some synchronization and some synergy. Robins, you'll start to notice those. I definitely have birds that come to me and are helpful. Crows are certainly, ravens, dark birds for sure. And let's see what else. Messages, bison, ritual. So begin to develop a daily ritual that's very helpful in you. I just decided yesterday I was going to start a really great skincare ritual because I'm always rushing through that at night. You know, what's ever in the shower I tend to grab sometimes. And luckily India has her Neutrogena and other things. So I actually ordered this great thing. I was really excited, you guys. And if you want, I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm friggin' impressed as hell by them. Now they're running this special over on Instagram. It's $10. This is an extraordinarily high quality company, and some of their stuff is very pricey, but I was blown away and I was just like, you get all of this for $10. Go over on Instagram and grab one of these. They're called 8 Saints. It has everything, their moisture whip, their rose mask, eye creams, all this stuff. I was like, what the hell? Tried out some yesterday. Vitamin C, their stuff is great, you guys. So I'm starting that. I was like, for $10, you know, they want to introduce their products because they're normally quite pricey. And, you know, some of the things, they're probably between like $50 and $80 for their regular size things. So they want you to try it out first. And I was impressed with that. So that's a ritual I've been starting. And Spirit really thinks if you start to do something and you have it become a normal everyday occurrence, it's going to be part of your patterns, and it can be healthy. Take care of your skin, how you eat, lots of water when you first get up. Stretching, I'm hearing, is huge for some of you guys. You're feeling that stiffness, you know, those shoulders, those joints. Really start stretching. Have that be part of your ritual. Now, I love these messages. I think they're so beautiful, and I'm going to read them because they're not that easy for, I'm just going to read it right off the card. So this one is saying, something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, or fascinated by life, who wants to try everything. So I feel like this is kind of coming into your arena, like, I can do this. I can, you know, get this project going. I want to learn. Oftentimes I'll go on YouTube and I'll see some really cool thing, like somebody making like really cool things in terms of candles with dried flowers and crystals in it. And I was like, yeah, me, I want to try. So start watching some of these things that might pique your interest, because when we are creative, source just flows directly through us, and some magnificent, great things happen in that regard. When we, you know, slow down and go, what would, if we could create anything today? What do we want to do? A garden? We want to paint something? You know, you feel really cool when it happens. So I'm just going to pull two of these and we're going to see. Ten of Pentacles, money coming. Spirit wants you to know, don't worry about money. Everything is in flux right now. It may seem like times are getting very pinched, or, you know, lack mentality can creep in. Don't. Have gratitude for what you have and where you're going, and let that creativity flourish, because I feel like this is an abundance time for you. This is when really great monetary flow and revenue streams are starting to come your way. So get excited about that and feel that. The sun, cleansing, cleaning, break golden energy coming your way where you feel rejuvenated. This is also a reminder to get out in the sun. That natural vitamin D it provides, that there's nothing that sparks our life force more than standing under sunlight or moonlight. That natural, beautiful, calming, warming energy. And I feel like this is where you're going to flourish the most, when you're just out sipping your coffee or tea or lemonade on your porch, in your backyard, a park, anywhere where you feel that sun. You're going to feel like a flower that is blossoming. It is going to be a balm to you. It is going to be also a catalyst to help you have great ideas to go out and get this avalanche of money that's coming your way as well, Group 1. So beautiful energy. Fantastic. I mean, it does not get better than that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Keep your eyes out for your robins. All my links are down below. If you want to get your abundance stone, because obviously abundance is coming your way in a nuclear fashion. Very, very cool. So that I am loving that for you. So time out, sit with your ideas and get creative. Beautiful. So now we're on to number 2, which is gratitude. Right away, when we decide, you know, I love what I have, and I have so much abundance and wonderful resources around me, and, you know, life can't get any better. And then all of a sudden it just does. More flows that way. You ever have that lack mentality when it's the opposite? Like, oh, I'm not going to have enough money to go here or do this. And then a little panic or fear and all that sets in. It begins a very unpleasant cycle. But when we have gratitude, it's the opposite. We feel good. When we feel like we have more than enough, we just start creating. We start sharing, and that generates this beautiful cyclical give and take karmic energy of what you're giving out comes back to you. Honest to goodness. Because sometimes if I'm having contests like I do over on Instagram, if you guys want to go over there, I'm running one right now. It's a free glam jewelry and reading gift, and I'm actually going to announce the winners tomorrow. So if you want to go over there, it's Sparkrist. It might be Sparkrist or Sparkrist 11. I'm not sure. One of those. Anywho, my links are down below. And I feel like that. I'll be like, oh, I can't really do this in a giveaway. I love this so much. But then I'm like, okay, well, look around and see how many pieces of jewelry you have and that you've created. Probably like 1,000, right? So how much are you going to miss this piece that you could recreate in, you know, 20 minutes or whatever. So slow your roll and calm your bums down and be generous. That's the thing. When this comes, gratitude comes, generosity, making other people feel generous. It is a very, very contagious element, and it's great to have, right? You're seeing everybody now, like Real Love Journey. She's so awesome. She dropped off all these groceries on an elderly neighbor's doorstep, and the woman called her in tears. I love that so much. These kind of stories are wonderful. I love doing that at Christmas, just putting boxes of chocolate in people's mailbox. I don't have to sign it or say who it's from, just whatever, fresh flowers on their lawn. It's really loving. When we have this gratitude, it happens. Now, we're going to see what is happening in terms of your next card. The printing is so small, I'm just going to read it. It's called Helper of Action. You're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic. You can do anything with a smile. So I'm feeling right now that you really do have really strong capabilities. And sometimes I don't always necessarily make a plan. What I'll do is if I have an idea for certain reads and I want a certain environment, I'll grab all my stuff, put it in a big basket, go outside, come in here. Like I wanted natural and plants and green in my background. Creative, you know, you get this mini plan and then you get busy and you're following your instincts. You start to have fun and then you create something amazing, right? So really follow that bliss, whatever it is. If you're feeling like you want to go out and start a channel, you want to go start talking to people, you want to write things, you want to create some piece of art, anything that you feel like right now, just start. That's all it takes. You're not wanting to procrastinate or have perfectionism. You just want to walk into that energy, feel it, and then you know that beauty, boldness, and magic starts to enter the picture, and you get this wonderful, beautiful, fantastic stuff that just starts to occur in your life, you know. And I feel like there are certain things that indicate to you too that you're ready. If it's in your field of reasoning and thinking and in that stream, there's a reason that comes up. Spirit is speaking to you. Yeah, let's decipher this and let's get down and try this. There'll also be little things that might have been problematic around your home or work that will come up. That means it needs to be addressed. So you just jump right in and fix that. Doesn't it feel great? Like I always think of it like our mental junk drawer. We go in there and there's way too many pins and tacks and old gadgets. We're throwing all that out and now we have room to focus on what's important. That's definitely part of that. So let's see what your 2 tarot cards are for this too. Yeah, I feel like you're ready to just step into your action, actualize a lot of dreams and get things happen. So 5 of Swords, you're moving away from any conflicts. People that used to distract you or want to pull you in. Beautiful. Yeah, you're moving from into an area of like full calm waters. Because 5 of Swords, 5s are usually cards of conflict. It's everybody wanting their way, their say, and get the hell out of my way type of thing. Where this is like, I'm not engaging. Guess what? I have a room I can go to where I can get spiritually in touch with myself and be calm and meditate and focus on what I want to do. What is that? I always think of, or I'll watch, things that have to do with big bodies of water. It's so calming. You get in your element, and Cups is all about water and emotion. What do you really want to do? What can make you feel like you've accomplished something within your, you know, whatever your realm is that you're trying to accomplish something, whether it's in health, what if you're trying to write some things, you're trying to market something, how do you start that? Whatever it is, you're able to get in a really calm head and heart space and be able to do that because you're stepping away from this. And you know, people can't help it. They want to, it takes 2 to fight. So they're trying to engage you at times maybe and distract you, because when people get bored, I feel like only really boring people get bored. There's so much in this life that you can learn, do, and figure out. And if you have those lower vibes trying to pull you in because they're just trying to fill their time with petty drama, you're saying, no, thank you. I want to go to an unbelievably calm head and heart space, use my intuition and insight to get some stuff done. You know, your intuitive abilities are going to be very accurate right now too, so you can trust your guidance. And it's going to lead you in the right direction with this card. So follow your insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to get into your scope at all, because it's going to do nothing for you. But when you do this and you're calm, you're going to produce things that you never thought, you know, you'd be able to do so quickly and so beautifully. So that's you, group 2. Beautiful. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. If you need a private read or you want to go to my Etsy store, everything is down there, my Patreon channel, everything. And I would love for you guys to go check out Real Love Journey too. She just did a like a cleansing by proxy for me, a healing by proxy, and it was really beautiful. And she did it on her channel, and she asked certain questions of this grid, and she gets responses, and it really works. And she's really magnificent, you guys. So go check her out too. Have gratitude, you know, to anything that is your higher power, so you can reduce anything that that is that inflames your senses in the wrong way. We want to get really focused on the stuff that matters here, and you're going to be able to do that beautifully. So now we're on to number 3, which is transformation. I feel like this is taking place for a lot of people. A lot of what's going on in the world is a huge wake-up call. Oh my God, I can't believe I was ever focused on that, or how petty, or how dramatic, or how silly. You know, it's like some of those things, if you watch some of the old Housewives shows or whatever, you're like, really? They're in some of the most beautiful areas of the world, and they're all fighting about who gets what room and all that petty. That is really standing out to you now, that sort of energy. Like, I'm ready to transform. I do not care about being right. I do not care about comparing myself to others, seeming a certain way. You know, self-importance, all that dies away, because the real essence of life is love, and how we're connected, and who we are, and how we're growing. And you're feeling that, and you're transforming into that. And with that, you know, you have the messenger of action, that something is coming your way that is going to give you cause for celebration, a wonderful time in your life. Your difficulties are really going to fall away right now. You know, this light at the end of the tunnel, the Tubble. I almost said Hubble telescope, and it came out Tubble. Teletubbies. The timing is really right to make long-term plans for the future, because now is really out with the old and in with the new. And we're going to grab some tarot and see what's going on in terms of that. I'm always inspired to work differently. 9 of Wands. So you're really climbing up to that, you know. Oh, okay, 6 of Wands. Yes! This is my, this is my absolute favorite card. This is being celebrated in an amazing way. And I feel like this out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction right now, for sure. 9 of Wands. Here you go. Often this is because you're not happy with something. There's a lack of purpose or something. And this wake-up call is really going to be the change that matches your highest heart's desires and intuition. And when you choose freedom like you are with the 6 of Wands, you're going to be celebrated. People are going to step up and notice this. You know, this is brush with fame card too. Like, you do something that's so cool or extraordinary that people sit up and take notice, and they're like, wow, look at that poem, or listen to that song, or look at that sketch, or look at that video. And then boom, like cosmic kisses all the way, and things go, you know, they go upward and outward, and it's like all of a sudden you're reaching a large scope of people, because you are choosing freedom right now with this. Sometimes you may feel as though, you know, your way is blocked. Often that's an illusion, and that's what you're recognizing. So you're going to free yourself from the obstacles that you were so focused on, and choose this different path. And by doing this and turning your thoughts away from negativity, you're going to envision this endless other possibilities. And this is why you're going to be winning so big. A win-win solution in a lot of areas, you guys. You know, there's strength and diversity right now too. So by blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often, I'm making up my own language in this read. I'm so excited. I'm adding S's where there aren't any. That's so funny. Okay, I'm going to breathe for a sec because I'm getting crazy. I'm so excited for this group, because I feel like a lot of you guys, weirdly enough, you're going to become famous. Like, a select few of you guys, like notoriety, like things are going to go nuclear for you. It's crazy. You know, by blending these ideas with other people on your own, you're coming up with some insightful, amazing solutions that are magnificent. So start maybe by focusing on the aspects that everybody agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working on like your kind of supersonic approach, right? You start moderately, and then you're like, wait a minute, this would work if, and all these great ideas are going to come to you, and boom, you're going to take off. I'm serious. This is some fantastic energy for you, group 3. Believe in yourself. Believe in these feelings and ideas that are coming to you, because they are really, really substantial, and they're going to change your life in an amazing way. I love that energy, group 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you want to further read on this, I would love if you chose this read to really see what's happening for you, because this is some supersonic stuff. All my links are down below if you need a private read, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Like, my heart is palpitating with this one. I'm like, whoa, I gotta calm down. I'm like, woo, cloud whip. I'm like, I see little white stars when that, like, the information and channeling goes really quickly. That's why I was making up my own language and adding S's where they don't belong and combining words. It was like supersonic excitement extraordinaire. Great stuff, you guys. I'm really excited. I'm going to go upload right now.